Hey guys, what's going on? Peety here. So today we're going to be talking about the iron mine and if it is worth it to level this bad boy up to level 5. So this is already assuming that if you capture a resource zone that has iron, you're going to drop it for level 1, because regardless of whatever I say, you should at least have a level 1 out, because 500 cash, 200 iron to get 1,000 per hour is just ridiculously cheap. Okay? So no matter what, if you have the opportunity, make sure you drop that iron. And if you ever get a resource zone that's like iron and rubber or iron and oil, don't put sniper towers on those resource zones. Make sure you just do iron, 2 irons and then 2 rubbers, or 2 irons and 2 oil. Otherwise, you're just wasting what could have been. So anyways, looking into this, we're going to start with airmen. So should airmen level these up to level 5? Absolutely freaking not. Pretty much never. I mean, once you get to level 10, city, or you get your LC up to level 3, and you have some spare iron sitting around, and like you've already started building your bombers, and you see how much iron you're going to need, then by all means, that's when you can start leveling these up. But before, absolutely not. It takes 10,000 cash per iron mine, and in a resource zone, there's 2 of them. So 20k cash per iron mine to get these up. That is a ton of money in the beginning of the battlefield. You want to avoid these things like a plague, regardless of how much it'll get you iron-wise. That's not what you're worried about. You're worried about cash. So, yes. But as soon as you get bombers up and you're good to go, and you have some iron sitting at your base, then by all means upgrade them up, start maxing them out, because they do give good bonuses, and it is kind of cheap. It's just the cash that'll get you. So, the cash early game. Now moving on to tanker. Now obviously tanker uses a lot more iron and steel, and cash isn't as important as an airman. But this is still a big knock. Like 20k cash per resource zone, it's a lot. It's a lot to get those to level 5. So what I'm going to say is you can go ahead and get them up to level 2 or level 3. Those, you got good margins there. It's not too much of a hit, because the iron, you'll get it back in 3.8 hours, but it's just the cash that will take a little bit longer, especially because you're not going to be getting up your farms like we talked about in the last video. So I would say maybe level 2, maybe level 3. Me personally, I might not get them up at all, maybe to level 2, and that's it. But yeah, these aren't really what you want to look at. You're going to want to look more at rubber when you see what rubber has coming. So, yep. And then cannoneer, the exact same thing as tanker, pretty much. You guys are both pretty much getting the same amount of cash in order for you to start making your army. For tanker, it's 50k to get to level 8. For cannoneer, it's 60k to get to LC level 2. So it's about the same amount of cash, not too much. And you're looking at iron and rubber. Just play it carefully. The last thing you want to do is get to level 8 munitions factory, be able to start pumping out bombers. You've got rubber, but you've got no iron, and you're waiting on iron. That's the last thing you want to do, and then same with M40s. So yeah, just play it by ear. I would say level 2, level 3, that's it. If you get in there and you keep practicing with it with this new knowledge, you might be able to find what works best for you, or depending on how many RSS zones you can capture, what works best. But yeah, so that's all I'm going to say about that. Appreciate you guys watching. Stay tuned for Robber coming up next. All right, Peety out.